Property Plus on your Saturday morning here at Zinc. Inky in the studio joined with Shane Trimby. Now let's talk about the marketplace. You guys at Cairns Property Office have done really well. You've listed, I think it was 23 properties in last weekend's post, and you've sold 9 of them this week.
Yeah, we sold, 9 in the last 4 days, which is the overflow. We had 23 in the Cairns Post Property Guide, 23 properties open, and we sold 9 of them.
That's good.
And it is good. It's the volumes are starting to pick up in Cairns, and what I mean by volume, the amount of properties that are moving. We are seeing a little bit of a tightness on the amount of properties coming on. So this is probably the first footprint in the sand of the market starting to tighten up. Rentals are tightening up as well, so it is looking good for Cairns. But really, what I wanted to point out was that you really must advertise your house, to get it sold, because out of 23, we've done 9 in the last 4 days, and that just proves that, getting them on the radio here, getting them on the internet, and getting them into print media as well is just part of it. It's like baking a cake.
Yeah, and I think that you guys at Cairns Property Office, you seem to push the properties as well. You are dedicated to these properties.
Well, and the good thing is we're 2 offices, and we're all, one of the ones that's been sold has the buyer came from one of the agents in town, and it was a Redleaf property. So you're not just listing with one person, you're listing with the whole office, and we all know about each other. Yesterday morning we had a sales meeting just talking about all our properties and actually talking about how we got all these sales and where they came from. I recently had a couple who put about 10 grand into refurbishing their house, new carpets, new paint job and everything, and now we're on the market. The sign's gone out the front, but we don't want to put any money in the advertising it in the paper or anything like that. They just want to be on the internet. It's not going to happen like that. We'll be sitting there for a while. You need to get people, when I was back in the restaurant games, we used to call it bums on seats, excuse the French, but we need to get more people through your property, and that'll get you a better price.
If you are thinking about selling your property or buying a property, make sure you get in contact with the guys at Cairns Property Office. Is it cpo.com.au?
Exactly right, mate.
Perfect. Coming up, we're going to be talking about an open home in Brinsmead.